Nobody's coming to save us. No one really has your best interests. And when you get good news, your best friend, or maybe even a family member, they're smiling with you and they're saying congratulations. But in actual reality, deep down, they're in a competition with you. You work half of your day, so you're tired when you do get home. You can't even raise your kids properly. You're having arguments with your boo or your wife because there's financial difficulties. No matter how much you're getting paid, $50,000, $60,000, hell, $100,000. Do you guys know how many people who's making $100,000 a month? I mean, not a month, because that would be insane, but probably that as well. But who's making $100,000 a year and still is considered under a poverty line, especially if they have a family with more than one kid. Yeah, I know. And not to mention, when you go outside, the air doesn't smell the same anymore. The atmosphere switches and it changes with every new news article that drops. And instead of watching the news for real benefits and for real information that's going on in our society, we're watching it for dopamine hits every 30 minutes. There's a new news segment. Trump just raided Venezuela. Missiles are being fired over to Iran. I know. Let's go ahead and just take over Greenland. And the world is moving at a faster pace that has ever moved at before. AI, technology is taking over so silently and covertly. By the time we wake up and by the time we notice everything, it will be all oblivion. This is not a doom and gloom YouTube, but every now and then I feel like it's important to reflect on the times and reflect on the things that's going on in our life. And if we truly ask ourselves, even with all the money, with all the technology and the PS5s and the computers and the flying cars and the digital cars that doesn't even take gas anymore, even with all these things in our life, we think to ourselves, what else? Is life really just a game of accomplishments and fake and shallow hellos and highs? Why, when we die, the only time is when someone really, really wants to show attention to you? Why, when we're no longer here, people begin to look into the crafts, into the arts, into the music, into the hard work that you put into this life? Why can't we enjoy it now? We always hear the saying that give people their flowers while they can still smell them, but that's very rare in today's generation and just in life in general. Instead of waiting for someone to die or waiting for a tragedy to happen in the situation, why can't we just appreciate what we bring to the table now? Why aren't we appreciative of each other? And I know we're all tired, we're all overworked, and we're all underpaid. Even if you make a lot of money, you will never be paid for what you're truly worth. And tonight, I just was sitting here as the world go by. Unfortunately, another child dies. Another lady gets raped. Another old person gets robbed. And Trump, he does whatever he wants to do in this godforsaken land of America. it almost feels like a great reset wouldn't hurt us so bad. And I'm not saying just take us all out and destroy us like they say the dinosaurs, but I'm afraid that if we don't have these deep conversations at least once a month amongst our peers, amongst our family, and amongst each other, things may spiral too far out of control. To be honest, I feel like we're already too far gone. But even if we're not, if we continue to go down the road of not caring and nonchalantly, now a post and a like that we make on social media is just another inanimate object that we do throughout the day. The dopamine hits that we look for. You know, the thing that really made art so special and beautiful, like music, painting, movies, video, photography, what made it so special, no matter how far we went into the world, is because no matter what, you couldn't replace art with AI. Why stand corrected? Every time you turn around, you see there's more YouTube videos being pushed by AI than of real humans. And we have YouTubers who've been making videos for 5 years, 6 years, who's barely above 10,000 subs, and keep on putting out, keep on recording, and is asking for a very simple and free thing as a subscription, of a like, interaction. I mean, since we took away our interaction in real life, can we at least have some true interactions like this on the YouTube space, Facebook spaces, and everywhere else? Who knows? Maybe I'm just ranting tonight, but I don't know. I was just sitting here tonight just thinking in my cozy home that maybe if we could change the way we treat each other, and if we can change the way this world is turning. I'm not saying one person is going to change the world, but I'm saying collectively, if we all think and if we all listen to that still mind in our voice, because I feel like we all have callings and we're all chosen. But if you don't go to that calling, and if you don't choose to do what's in your heart, then perhaps we're never going to reach the people that we're supposed to reach. So this is just a random rant on life and situations. If you guys like these type of videos, man, leave a comment. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe. But yeah, I'm very introspective, especially now. You know, sometimes in life you get to a point where you have to be introspective. And I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. I want everybody out there to keep going strong for 2026. I want y'all to be blessed. And I want y'all to walk into y'all callings. And appreciate you guys for checking out The Hood Philosopher. There's going to be more content dropping soon. So make sure that y'all stay tuned. Good night, y'all.